Multiplying whole numbers. Example 1. A vehicle can travel 7 feet in 1 revolution of a wheel. How many feet does the vehicle travel in 387 revolutions? So with this problem, we will multiply. So let us set it up. So we're going to put the 387, as it's the larger number, on the top, and then the smaller number, which is the 7, on the bottom. Now, the rules to multiply is we take the number on the bottom and we're going to multiply it by each number on the top. And we're actually going to start on the far right and move to the left. So we begin by multiplying this 7 on the top and this 7 on the bottom. So 7 times 7 is 49. So we're going to put the 9 below. And like before, we're going to carry the leftover to the 10 spot. So now we can go multiply this 7 times this 8. So 7 times 8 is 56. And then we're going to actually add that 4. So 8 times 7 is 56 plus 4. So that makes it 60. So we're going to put the 0 below and we're going to carry that 6. Now we're going to multiply that 7 times 3, which is 21. And then once again, we're going to add that 6. So 3 times 7 is 21 plus 6, which is 27. So this vehicle will travel 2,009 feet. Let's go on to another example. So we have different ways to show multiply. So if we had the two numbers we're multiplying is 2 and 3, we can represent it like this. Or like this. All these ways show that we need to multiply 2 times 3. So let's continue on in our examples. Example 2. How many miles does a vehicle travel if the vehicle maintains 57 miles per hour and travels for 6 hours? So for this problem, let's write the bigger number on the top and then the 6 below it. And we're going to multiply. And we always begin with the 6 and we're going to multiply it by the number on the far right first. So 7 times 6 is 42. So what we do is we put the 2 below, and then we're going to carry that 4 over to the 10 spot. So now we can go 5 times 6, which is 30, and then we're going to add that 4. So 5 times 6 is 30, plus 4 is 34. So if the vehicle traveled at 57 miles per hour and maintained it for 6 hours, it would travel 342 miles. So let's do another example. Example 3. A car holds 14 gallons of gas. The car averages 35 miles per gallon. How many miles can the car travel on 1 tank of gas? So for this problem, let's set it up. We'll put the 35 on the top and the 14 below, and we will begin to multiply. So now we have two numbers on the bottom. So we begin with the 4, and we're going to multiply it by the 5 first and then the 3, like we've done before. So 4 times 5 is equal to 20. So we're going to put a 0 below, and we're going to carry that 2 to the 10 spot. So now we go 4 times 3, which is 12, and then we're going to add that 2. So that's 14. So we're just going to put the 14 below. Now, before we begin to move on and multiply the 1 by the 2 top numbers, we actually, every time we do that, we put a placeholder value. And we only need to do 1 because we've only moved over 1 spot. So now we would begin to multiply this 1 times this 5. So let's actually first cross it out. So 1 times 5 is 5, and then 1 times 3 is 3. Now we can since we're done multiplying, we can add these two numbers to get our final number. So 0 plus 0 is 0, 4 plus 5 is 9, and 3 plus 1 is 4. So the car would on average get 490 miles. Let's do another example. How many kilometers does a vehicle travel if the vehicle maintains 112 kilometers per hour and travels for 4 hours? So once again, we're going to put the larger number on the top, and we'll put the number on the bottom that's smaller, which is the 4. And then we just begin multiplying. We start on the far right. So we would start 4 times 2, which is 8. 4 times 1 is 4, and 4 times 1 is 4. And we would say that the vehicle has traveled 448 kilometers then.